Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Wednesday, Mercury. Mercury. That's Hermes, that's Thoth, that's Tahuti, that's all that good stuff. Right? Brother man, right? All right. Now who is that? Who is Hermes? Who is Thoth? He's the one that is said to have given the world its divine information, right? All mathematics and astrology and magic and occult sciences and things, all of that is under Mercury. Now Mercury is what? The divine messenger, right? The messenger of the gods, the intermediary between man and gods, right? That's why one big element of Hermes is to send up people's prayer. Now, what's interesting is that in some sources, Hermes is also seen as Enoch in the Bible. And, in the Bible, Enoch just gets raised up and established. Also, Elijah, right? Now, in my opinion, Elijah is Sandalphon, one of the two angels from on the Ark of the Covenant. You got Metatron and you got Sandalphon, each facing each other, right? Now, Sandalphon is, the biggest, tallest, in the Bible, the biggest, most biggest angel of them all, right? Why? Because his head peaks above the clouds and speaks to the gods, comes back down and hollers at people. Imagery to have is the messenger of your prayers. You know what I'm saying? Mercury, Wednesday, Mercury is about the information, communication. We all heard about Mercury retrograde and all that good stuff, and it's always dealing about some type of communication issues, right? All right. Now, mind you, nothing is a type of control. Everything is simply an influence. So, through the knowledge of these things, you can properly combat or flow with these energies at your will, right? Now, two cards of the tarot to exemplify this. Both cards, heavy, heavy, heavy Mercury, right? You got the Magus card or the Magician card, right? Heavy, 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 big, big, big in terms of tarot. Everybody, in my opinion, should be or try to associate themselves with being a magician. That's the great manifester, all right? The great manifester through spiritual forces, the one who utilizes the power that they have in order to pretty much get what they want, right? By the manipulation of forces. The second one is the hermit. Now put the two together. The one who studies heavy on a solitary path, carrying the sun, mind you. Think from the reference that I had before in terms of the actual sun. Sun raises people up, but then we're supposed to take on the mantle to hold the sun in our hands, right? To guide the way for others on earth. Peep game, right? Ultimately nothing is supposed to be for strictly selfish reasons, all right? Something is supposed to be, or everything technically is supposed to be about the upliftment of the collective. All right, Mercury. In Greek, it's Hermes. In Hebrew, it's Kokab, right? The profile is intelligent, communicative, discursive and divisive, unresting, dual or even multiple in aspect, but expressive of truth, travel, calculation, analysis, learning and teaching, right? Is among like the biggest aspects of this sphere, right? Gifts of Mercury are often freakish or chance happenings, due to the rapid nature of Mercury, the fastest moving planet, all that type of imagery. So, the Kabbalistic number is 8. The colors are yellow ochre, orange, light apricot, yellowish white merging with greenish white, or shimmering opalescence, right? Or the mother of pearl, right? Now, I say colors. Colors are important because these are all attributes that one can use, right? So what things about the different aspects that you may want to have awesome communicative skills, you know what I'm saying? Any type of business transaction, any type of like serious discussion with your mate or spouse, right? Any type of clear thinking that you may need for whatever endeavor that you may have, you know what I'm saying? Any type of study that you're involved in, which everybody should always be in some form of study. I'll just say that as a side note, right? The technology is way too abundant for casters to be sitting down playing games all day. You understand? Supercomputers in everybody's pocket and all this shit. Anyways, Mercury is about the development of the intellect, right? More you know, Mercury is exalted in Gemini, and Gemini is the sign of I think, right? Aquarius is I know, Gemini is I think. It's all about the mental process. So that's the energy, that's the vibe of Wednesday, right? Set any meeting, set any business call, group call. You set it for a Wednesday. Wear yellow, a yellow scarf or some shit like that, and you already working with mercurial energy. You understand? All right. Instruments: xylophone, vibraphone, electric guitar, the panpipes, glockenspiel, the bell, human voices, and recorded sounds of rushing wind. Right? The animals: the fox, the giraffe, the zebra, cheetah, gazelle, baboon, the jackal, the platypus, the mule, the ostrich, carrier pigeon, magpie, the swift, the butterfly, the Greek sphinx, and the wyvern, right? You got the trees: birch, aspen, almond, mulberry, Lombardy, poplar, big ups to my Philly peoples, pistachio, magnolia, right? You got marjoram, lavender, ferns generally, right? Castor palm, angelica, mandrake, parsley, stillengia, right? Incenses and perfume, you got star anise, you got mace, you got gum arabic, yellow sandalwood, spikenard for Hermes, psychopompos, right? Psychopompos is the gods of the underworld, which Hermes and hey, all right, we'll get into that in like 2 seconds, right? Lemongrass, orange, bergamot, walnut, fennel oil, lavender oil, clove oil, right? Metals: quicksilver, aluminum, aircraft alloy, gemstones: fire, opal, carnelian, banded agate. Other minerals: chance found small coins, right? Other artifacts: curious pebbles, particularly variegated ones, right? Think treasure in a sense, right? Think something that will point you to an ideal. It's a messenger, it's giver of signs and shit like that. All right? Now, the hermit is one magical and the divine messenger, right? The Messiah, the messenger, right? This whole world done looking for another messenger to come through. You know what I'm saying? And the one who, right? 40 days, 49. Who knows what Jesus done did before we came back around to him in his 30s and shit like that. The brother was probably effing studying in Egypt. You understand? If the brother was an actual historical figure and all that good stuff. But outside of that, right? Study, my people, study. Like, it's a huge part of a human being's existence, because the more you know, the more you can do. The more you can do, the more you can change. And what else purpose the fuck we got to be here if it's not to change shit when we see the need for it? What Mandela said, right? Mandela said that each person's, as a citizen, right? Understand, a citizen of a country, a citizen of a nation, it is your duty to make your nation better, right? Look at all of our greats in terms of my black Americans. Look at all of our greats, right? Self-sacrifice through study and through action in order to change your nation for the better, all right? This should be every citizen's desire and need, other than this extreme selfishness and narcissism that's going on, but we'll talk about that stuff another time. The archangel is Michael. The planetary angel is Raphael. All right? Thinking Wednesday. We're thinking Mercury, right? All right. The deities, you got Hermes, right? Check the adjectives, y'all, right? The gracious one, the great one, the divine messenger, the bringer of dreams, the bestower of good gifts, right? Lord of oracles, the swift one. Mercurius, the divine messenger again. Giver of gifts again. What's the theme here, right? Right? You got Mercurius is the patron of those who pursue the arts and sciences, especially in the magical or occult aspects. Patron of travelers and messengers of whatever kind. Patron of those in business if they are willing that their dealings should be spiced with an element of luck. Right? Terms, the Lord of Magic, guardian of measure in the magical aspects, right? Nabu, supreme messenger, opener of wells, far traveler, wand, wielder of the wand of divination, right? Think magic, think your magical ability, because whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, you got magical powers, right? You got superpowers, you understand? Is if you want to cultivate and develop these superpowers, is all. And the first step is to know thyself. Know you have the superpowers. Know you have the ability to get whatever you want whenever you want, right? Know this, not understand it. That's why there's a difference between wisdom and understanding. There's an entire difference. Two different planets and shit. Anyways, Ganesha, right? The elephant face, my favorite, right? Ganesha, right? Bringer of abundance, helper of commerce, inaugurator of prayer. You understand? Tahuti, Thoth, obviously, is one of them. The divine scribe, thrice the greatest, right? So what's all this to do? Yo, send your prayers up. Know that you are a magician. Whether you like it or not. Know that you are a magician and you could perform miracles, all right? Just please study. Study, my people. Study what interests you, what your soul sends you in the direction of. All right? You follow it. You follow it. The divine messenger, the intermediary. Who is God? What is God leading you to? What's all the signs and synchronicities that you see? Embrace it. Study it. Look it up. Enjoy it. I love y'all, all right? Enjoy, okay?